What up, nation? Welcome to another edition of the WiseTake MLB DFS Wise stream. CK013 here. You can find me on Twitter at CK_013, and I, of course, am from the WiseTake Nation, which you could find on all the social media platforms listed above or directly at WiseTake.com. If you're looking to take your DFS game to the next level, we are a premium DFS content provider as well as a DFS community designed to help make you a better DFS player. Go check us out. Day Pass is available if you want to try us out. That being said, if you're new to this channel, welcome. You've come to the right place with some free fire DFS content. So make sure you like, subscribe, hit notifications bell. Don't miss out on any of the free content we put out. Currently covering MLB slates Monday through Friday, meaning we stream live Sunday night through Thursday night with our first look. So don't miss out. We've got our first NFL stream scheduled. It's going to be Wednesday night, which is tomorrow for some of you, later tonight for the rest. Patio John Paulie D, podcast style. Going over their first, it's not even about week one. It's just about the general outlook on the season, NFL prep, strategy, whatever the fuck they want to talk about. I will not be on the NFL show. I'm going to try to be on the NFL shows during the season, but I will not be on this first one. Schedule is just too crazy. I do a lot of my MLB shit at night. So, but either way, we will have NFL covered on the channel, and we'll do a show Wednesday night, and then we will bring a show. Also, what do you call it? Obviously, week one and all that shit we'll be doing on Wednesday nights is the plan. Wednesday nights is the plan. Okay. So, that being said, we've got a 10-game slate to discuss here. 2 slates. It's Wednesday. Usually 2 slates. We're going to cover the main slate, the night slate, as we usually do. Shout out to Pat Bush. What's going on, bro? Yeah, man. Your man Marquez was cruising. One bad inning. He was cruising. He's been good to you all season. Bled, what's going on, man? Good to see you, Bled. It's been a while, man. All right. Let's get into top pitchers. Starting with Freddie Peralta. I'm sure his ownership will be high, but I am a little curious as to what it will be. Number one, his pitch count's been a little suspect. It's been like they'll let him go when they need him, but if they don't need him, they won't. It's kind of how it's been with him. Cardinals are a pesky team. We saw that with Burns. I'm sure a lot of people played Burns, and I think his score was mediocre-esque, right? He had 3 Ks through 6 innings, so Cardinals can be pesky like that. But I wonder if that is going to chase people away a little bit on Peralta. Probably not, but maybe because we have some options. Lance Lynn is at home in a hitter's park. Lance Lynn's numbers are phenomenal, but Oakland's are pretty good too. And particularly in the strikeout department, they don't strike out a ton. Charlie Morton should be really popular against Miami. Yanoa was definitely popular, and he did well enough. Didn't get the win, only threw 80 pitches, but did well for his price. So you can imagine Morton, who's not on any kind of cap, is going to grab some attention. Jack Flaherty is back. Tough matchup against Milwaukee. Yes, Milwaukee has become a tough matchup. Man, if you look at it, it's not the same team, not the same numbers that we saw in the beginning of the season when it was just easy to pick on them. It's not been the case lately. Shohei Ohtani, obviously, right now, looking like the GOAT of the MLB. Pitching stud, hitting stud, fielding stud, does everything. 29.7% K rate. 8.6 on DraftKings. He's the most expensive pitcher on the slate on FanDuel, but he's 8.6 on DraftKings. I think he'll be... that's what makes me wonder about Peralta. I think we could see Morton and Ohtani as a popular combo. Just saying. After that, the only other guy I saw that stood out to me in a cheap range. Now, obviously, Heaney's numbers stand out, but he's got a tough matchup in a tough park, right? Red Sox and Yankee Stadium. We'll talk about him later. But Marco Gonzalez, and it's not because his numbers are popping off the page. It's more so because I'm pretty sure he just had a crazy-ass game against the Rangers. Yeah, so he played Texas. He was at home, complete game, 9 Ks, one earned run. It was a home run, 41 DraftKings points. So I would imagine that he's going to get some attention in tournaments too. It's tough to go against a team twice that close together. It was literally his last start. So, but still, I think that people will at least be looking. Top offenses, the Rays, man. Wrote up the Rays again. I think they were in the core, right? just gonna keep playing the Rays. I told you I'm gonna keep having teams specifically reserved for the Rays. Today I was a little heavier on them. I had a Rosarena on a bunch and Nelson Cruz on a bunch. I was a little more aggressive with them today. Not full stacks, but just at least a few players. And I was really big on. I think I had him in all my teams but one. But I'm gonna continue to at least preserve teams for Ray stacks. They'll face Spencer Watkins, who's got the worst numbers on the slate, the hottest team in baseball against the pitcher with the worst numbers on the slate. What can go wrong? Right? The White Sox. I personally like the White Sox. We know the White Sox are good against lefties. At least they have been all season. Looks like our stats are down at the moment. There they go. 111 WRC plus against lefties, 177 ISO, and they're healthy now. They got Eloy Jimenez, they got Luis Robert, they got some help, reinforcements with some power, and they're at home in a really good park for hitting. So I like the White Sox against Cole Irvin, whose numbers show a 3.52 ERA, but a 4.75 xFIP, and only a 17% K rate. Should see a lot of balls put in play, right? Huge park downgrade for this guy. The Astros, not a great park. They'll face Brady Singer. They have one of the higher implied run totals on the slate. Singer, I don't think is like awful, but all these young Royal pitchers are prone to blow ups, and the Astros could go very low owned. So I think they were worth discussing. Then there's JT Brubaker. XFIP and Sierra aren't terrible, but his ERA is pretty bad, and he's been really homer prone. It seems like either he gets you out or he gives up the home run. Legit. That's kind of how it seems, I should say. So, yeah, the Dodgers are going to stand out a little bit also. And then the Yankees against Nick Pivetta, right? I probably could have moved them higher. Yankees are hot right now. Swept Boston, I think, on the doubleheader. Now they get Nick Pivetta, a fly ball pitcher at home in Yankee Stadium. Yankees have been better against lefties as far as WRC plus goes. But all in all, still seems like a pretty interesting matchup, right? I'd say so. Things to watch. Andrew Heaney against Boston. We talked about that. Heaney could be a high upside tournament play. If we take a look at Boston, find Boston. They're tough on lefties, right? 106 WRC plus, 330 WOBA, 169 ISO at 21.4% K rate. So it's tough. Now, if you don't think Heaney is going to get the strikeouts or do well, he does give up a lot of hard contact. He gives up a lot of fly balls. This is a small park. And the Boston offense is good. I lean towards the Boston offense. I think they could be one of the sneakier stacks on the slate. And I know that I say sneaky because I think that the other one's a little bit more obvious. But maybe not. Maybe people see the 5.78 ERA and they're like, nah, fuck that. I'm playing Boston. So, I don't know. Scratch that. Maybe it wasn't so sneaky. Do like him though. Then the Braves against Jesus Luzardo. Luzardo's been pretty terrible. I don't know. It looked like his rookie season looked like he was going to be something decent, but it just hasn't been the case since then, right? The A's got rid of him, so they must have seen something. And since he's been in Miami, he's been kind of a train wreck. He'll face off against Atlanta. Total in this game's not that high because you got Morton pitching, number one, Miami's offense, number two, and the park. You got those factors. But the Braves should be very low owned, despite what looks like a pretty good matchup to me. Song watching, we're out of here. We're going Brandon Loud, number one. Got a reserve array. I'm going Tim Anderson, number two. Could have went Eloy. I want Tim Anderson. And I guess number three, we'll go Aaron Judge, man. Take the easy way out. Aaron Judge. Why make it difficult on myself to find a third one? That's going to do it for this edition of the MLB DFS Wise stream. Don't forget to go check us out at WiseTake.com. Day passes available, all that shit. Come check out my article, my core plays article. Paulie D's DFS dirt sheet, projections, cheat sheets, all that shit we got. Go check us out. Hit a like button on your way out if you haven't already. For myself, the entire WiseTake Nation, as always, good luck.